I just finished sharing myself out. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Ah. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Nwanne m ị ga-ewetu n'ata aka. Fọfọju akpa naanị ego. Jiri nwayọọ n'ụwa bụrụ ebe obibi. Ọnwa Disemba, ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Ọnwa Disemba. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Ọnwa Disemba. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Ọnwa ọchịchị afọ. Ọnwa Disemba n'oluwego. Today is the last month of November. Modesta, di m nọ n'ụlọ. Oh, let me bend down very, very well. Di m ukwu m dị n'ana. Oh. Welcome, my husband. Who took my husband away from the LS? My husband, please come back. Oh. Ukwu m dị n'ana. Welcome. Di m ọma, all the way from the southeast. Thank you for joining my live stream. Please, if it is possible, please share my live stream. Achọrọ m iche okwu na YouTube today. This one has bust my brain. I like being called Asa. Baby girl can go mago. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I'm Nunu Abagone Ife, so I'm supposed to be saying good afternoon by now. Good afternoon. We have a few more minutes to go. I'm already feeling that Harmattan dry, dusty breeze over here with very harsh sun. So even though the cold Harmattan breeze have not started over here, I can sense it a little bit. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So just for the sake of, reviving all that childhood memory, I thought maybe we would just sit down today and talk about our favorite childhood Christmas memories. Because I remember so many things by this time. We don't write exam for school and we don't ask our parents whether they go village or not. Everybody is fine, your pikin then they school. Ndami. They are starting exam tomorrow. Then at least I can understand what he's going to write. But your baby, I don't understand why they say that he's doing exam. I don't understand. They said I should do revision with him. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maka my people over there. Hobby and the kids. I'm sure they are all doing good too. Bless God. It's not easy. It's not easy. The way this 2021 came, we thought that we were going to get break with the whole 2020 pandemic. We thought we were going to get a break. But 2021 came and it was still going down the hill as if like it is not getting better. But look at us today, last day of November. Before you know it, we have entered December. I will now come and be playing that Tony Tetula Onga December no Luego. I actually played it this morning, let me not lie. Nwanne m n'ige wetu n'ata aka fọnfọ jakpa na anyị ego. I don't know if I'm saying it well. Jiri nwayọ n'ụwa abụrụ ebe obibi. Love Francis is in the house. Love, I want to learn how to speak. I want to learn is the first thing I would say. Maria G in the building. Oh yeah, I can see your plenty faces you are making for me here. Maria G is my younger sister. She has not been on YouTube for the longest time, but now I'm helping her to clean her channel up. Welcome. Childhood memory, love, how are we even today? You guys have not started seeing heavy snow, that type that you were sharing with us on vlog last year. I've not seen it on your vlogs this year. That means snow have not started falling over them. How am I, Ricardo and my Mia? And your handsome husband, your Yori. I trust everybody is doing well. I'm just so excited. I woke up today very, very happy. I woke up today and I saw that white dew. That is not as thick as it used to be in the east, but I saw it today. Like the clouds had that white dew that you are not going to see far when you're looking outside. And I was like, I remember this. So when we were small, if you're talking in the morning, we will now say, smoke is coming from your mouth. There is no smoke, but the cold kind of is coming out when you're saying something. It's already snowing. I wish there is a way you people can give us small cold breeze. Small, just small. I don't want snow, just a very cold breeze. So I thought of reminiscing all that childhood growing up memories from end of the school year. There is one favorite song we used to sing that time. Holiday is coming. Is it holiday is coming? No more money bread. I can't remember again. No more money tea. No. Listen, children, listen, parents. We are about to. Hey, there's another one. I'm sure I remember this one. Christmas comes but once a year in the month of December, waiting for the holiday. Now we are going home. Chineke. Yes, holiday is coming. Oh, Mom's Niche Diary. My sister, welcome. Welcome. Congratulations on your baby celebrating his birthday. That phone post on Instagram. Umugeto Chagokwa. Welcome, sis. I appreciate you coming. So you know that song. My love, she's prettier than me right now. These boys have dropped. They have collected small baby girl from my body. Mariaji is prettier than me at this moment that I'm talking to you. I will give her. These boys, they took... MTN should not try me today. They should not try me today. It's not every day that I'm coming live. They want to do nonsense with me. They should not try me today. Hey, what was I even talking about? Christmas songs. Christmas songs. Last Giddy is hot. Mom's Niche, Last is hot. It's very, very hot. But that's dry air. I know that Lagos cannot be as hot as Abuja. What am I even saying? No matter how hot Lagos is, I'm sure Abuja is beating it because Abuja sun is core from the north. But you know that dry air that comes with dust, that if you do not oil yourself very well, if you go out, you start looking ashy. It has started coming. So the sense of Hamatan is in the air. The sense of Hamatan is in the air, but the pure Hamatan have not come. So this morning, when I finished giving my kids their baths, I brought out Ori. I brought out Ori and coated them in Ori very, very well. Because then by now, if you go to school, then when we were younger, if you go to school without coating yourself very, very well with Vaseline, because it was Vaseline we were using then, if you not oil yourself very well, you're going to carry white legs, white hand, and my legs are naturally dry. So my legs are always very, very white. Hi. Then traveling. Hey, when you be asking everybody, una na Christmas. Una na kwa December. Ifechi family, good morning, ma. It's afternoon. It's 12 o'clock. The network is still trying me today. I don't know who I offended. I don't know who I offended. I actually switched from a different network provider to a different one from my last live stream. And these people, they are still doing reconnecting for me every now and then. Please, you people should not leave me alone. No. You people should not leave me alone. No. I'll try as much as possible. When it's so bad that I cannot sustain the LS, then I will inform you before I log off. But what other fond childhood Christmas memories are we sharing today? We've talked about Christmas, end of the year school song. But the schools these days, the one that my son is singing, I don't even know it. Oh, okay. So it's good morning I'm sending. Good morning, ma. Okay. I didn't know. I thought you guys are ahead of us with an hour. Okay. I actually wrote down some of the things I remembered this morning. That going to Christmas is the most important. If you are not traveling, you feel like somebody have taken something away from you. Because when your friends are saying, we are going on the 20th, we are going on the 21st, we are going on the 22nd, we are going on the 23rd, you'll be quarreling your parents, why are we not traveling? But I was so privileged when I was growing up. It felt like it was every year that we traveled to the village in our house because my dad loves to take us. Even some years that things were so bad, some of those years that we struggled, we could see that we struggled to pay fees, we struggled to eat, we struggled to do a lot of things. If we said that we really, really want to go, my dad would just tell us, pack your bags, and he would go and drop us in the village. We were lucky enough that my maternal grandmother is still alive even till now. So if we get to Mama's house, we are covered. My grandmother is one of the most hardworking people I know, even to today. At her age, she's still working unaided. Well, she uses stick now, but she's still standing very well. So if we get to her house, we are covered. My grandmother will make sure we eat apple. We'll go to farm, we'll harvest yam, we'll harvest cocoyam, potatoes, we'll harvest a lot of things. If it is food, you are covered. You can be broke, but you will never be hungry. And then when we are going back, she even sends us home with a lot of things. So going to Christmas was almost like a yearly thing for us. And the thought of seeing our cousins when you travel to the village, and some of those people, you've not seen them all year long. So maybe the last time I saw this person, he was taller than me. So this year, I'm trying to see if I've grown taller than that person. I know Stella Pomade. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I know that Stella Pomade. I can remember it's in one vase that is like this, like this. I think it has all. Is it orange or yellow? Yellowish, orangish color. I remember that cream. I actually was very, very young. My mom used to buy it, and then I think they stopped producing it, and then she stopped buying it. Abi, did I get it? My Evangel, did I get it? I think they were producing it at some point and they stopped. It's like orange or yellow. I think it's more of yellow than orange. Please tell me if it is what I'm thinking. Let me not go and be thinking it's a different product. ah, and then Christmas movies. The most favorite Christmas movie I had growing up was Home Alone. I don't know who knows that movie, Home Alone. That one that what's the name? Kelvin. I'm trying to remember the name of their family. I've forgotten their family name, but they traveled and left that their last child at home. And both in part one and part two of that movie, they traveled and left that their last Kelvin at home, and there were thieves that were trying to rob the neighborhood because people have traveled, and he was like he kind of saved the day. So every December, we go and bring out that movie, and it's in Kehana Boya tape recorder, that VCR, Abby is in VCR then. So we might not have watched it from January to November, but towards December we'll go and bring it out. And then we'll put the head cleaner to clean the whatever before we can play the tape. And sometimes we'll finish watching the part one and the part two, and then we'll put the part one back again. Oh my god, my people are not talking to me. I think the network is messing me up. Please, if you can hear me, say hi. Let me know if my network is really, if it's me or the network. Please, if you can hear me, just say hi. Say we are here or something. Anything at all. I cannot see any comments anymore. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yes, the kids these days they are really missing. The the shift is drastic. You can imagine even my kids' school now, they are not really planning a party. They are just telling parents that so day is a party and the school did not do anything for the party. So the parents are supposed to, you know how they do love feast, you bring something for your child and for other children. Okay, it's okay, ma. It's okay, ma. Knowing that you even came is enough for me, and I know that you will leave me running. Thank you so much. It's okay, ma. I appreciate you for coming. On social media, on social media, they witness Christmas on social media, and then on movies, my son will be telling me to go and buy Christmas tree, telling me to do gingerbread. I'm like, have you ever tasted it before? No. Have you seen it before? No. We don't have gingerbread here. At least I've not seen. But because he have seen it in Christmas movies, he's asking for it. I wish I can show him. Not back. Hey guys, it breaks my heart that every time I come on live, this thing is happening. But please bear with me. You can look it up and make it for them. Okay, gingerbread. Share. One thing with me making something that I've not tasted before, I feel like if it tastes good, I'll feel like it's good. But I've not tasted the original version of it to know what to compare it with. But it's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to try that. I will look for the recipe online and see, maybe watch a video and see if it's something I can recreate with them this holiday. After all, we are not going anywhere this Christmas. So I might as well make it fun, even though we are still in Lagos. Might as well make it fun. Please, guys, my thumbs up is looking like it's short by one. Please, if you haven't, give me a thumbs up. Oh, because I think it's because most of the people in abroad, they have so many other holiday. Like in Nigeria, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Like that is the only thing we are celebrating. But in other cultural vast places, there are so many other things other people celebrate. I think there is Hanukkah, there are different other holidays. So now you are even careful to was saying these days you're very skeptical about wishing somebody Merry Christmas because you don't know if they believe in Christmas or if they believe in, you know, the holiday. Might from grocery might be different version of. Yes, that's true. So now we'll have to be very to people that are living abroad of wishing colleagues, unless it's somebody you're sure that the person is a Christian, because you don't know what they celebrate during the December period. But it's all good. The Lord is our muscle. We'll try the much we can to retain, our own festivity as much as we can. Okay. Another fun memory that I had growing up was collecting money gifts. When you go to wish distant relations Merry Christmas, you go from house to house. In fact, we used to write lists, write auntie this, auntie that, uncle this, brother this, so that we don't miss any other person. And we'll go to their house. We can go to a family house and we'll see three aunties and we have not seen the fourth one. We will wait. We'll wait. Let it be that she came out and she offered us just chin chin. And we'll have bag that will pack biscuits, granuts, chin chin, and then we'll have a separate purse. Yes, so you're very right, sis. It's Uncle Maram Christmas. So we used to have one bag for snacks, and then we have another bag for money. So when we come back, we'll sit down and we'll calculate our loot. We'll calculate we'll calculate how much money that we've made. Usually money used to come a lot, but it got to a point that some people would just give you snacks. I will have to accept it like that because we cannot lose at all end. Especially those milk chin chin that time. There is one chin chin that used to be like cube, very thick and very delicious. Cannot pass up on those kind of treat though. Then there are some people that came from that time. Lagos was one of the big cities for us. Lagos, Abuja, people that came from those big cities. They will come with big city treats for us. So we'll keep all those chocolates, all those different types of wafers, the ones that they soak in granules, the ones that they soak in chocolate. There is one, I'm trying to see if I can remember the name. At a point, I started seeing it in stores, and it was that it sold for, I think, as of that time, 10 naira. And I was like, so this thing is even 10 naira. But then when they gifted to us, we felt like it's like something so huge, or maybe they brought it from their, I think it's Igloo. I think the name is Igloo. It's a wafer that is dipped in chocolate. Now there are so many versions of it. But when we were small, it was not common. So when they bring it for us, your head will burst. You'll be so happy that somebody gifted you something like that. We'll save it in the night when we are gisting. We'll not come and be cutting it small, small and be eating. Danica Kosi just shared my video. Babe, I've not seen you in this LS, and I'm seeing your share. Thank you so much, my girl, for coming to my live stream. Thank you so much for sharing me out. Kai, am I not, like, sometimes I'll just sit like this and say, am I not blessed like this? See all the community of people coming in and sharing me out. Danica, thank you so much for sharing me. I did not even know that you came in and you have already shared me. I feel emotional right now. Everybody in this live stream, I have not met in person, but I feel like I know you to some extent because, like, I feel loved right now. Like, I feel loved right now. It's not easy that you come into live stream and people that you've not met before will just take it upon themselves, even without you asking, to show you love. That makes me feel so emotional. People should not mind my ugly face. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Okay. Okay. I'm not supposed to cry today. I'm supposed to be laughing about Christmas memories. You guys should not mind me. So another thing I want to talk about my fond memories is knockouts. Who did not play knockout in this live stream? Who did not like knockouts or play at all? Like, we used to save money. Once it crosses August, we've entered September, we'll start saving from our pocket money because we want to buy knockouts. Then it was banger they used to write on the body. And every year it seems like new ones. Usually they have just one round, two rounds, then they have this 16 rounds that we used to remove. Like, you remove it one, and then you put it in the sand and support it with soil, and you put light and run away, and then you buy that 16 rounds. Thank you, Maria G. Maria G is my sister, you guys, my kid sister. So that's 16 rounds. Then there is single round and there is 3 rounds. I can't remember if there is 2 rounds because we don't really buy a lot of 2 rounds. We usually want to buy either the 3 rounds or the 16 rounds. So once we cross the Ember month, we'll start saving for knockouts. And my dad was so kind that I was one of the people that used to fear knockouts. I will not even lie. I used to throw it so far, and sometimes when I put it in that match, I will not even wait to see it if it has light, like if the fire, you know how matches used to do shh. I will not even wait to see if it did shh. I'll just do it and throw it away and run away. I used to fear knockouts. At some point, I just stayed away from it completely. I think after it spoiled my elder brother's boots, somebody threw knockout at him and he tried to use his boots to quench it. And the thing fired under his boots. After that time, I said, oh, see me see knockout, I've run away from it. But before then, as of that time, I think I was already in late primary school. So I was grown. To the best of my thoughts, I thought I was grown. I was not thinking that knockout is for small children. But when I was small, once August have finished, we have entered September, they give us 100 naira every week for pocket money when we were growing up. So when they give you your 100 naira, you bring out 20 naira and we put it in colo. So by December, we bring out all our money and we go and give my father. Of course, knowing what I know now, it's not that money that buy the knockouts because what we save is not even plenty. But my dad was always putting his money and buying packs of knockouts for us so that we'll have for Christmas and then we'll have for New Year. So knockout was one of the fun memories that I had growing up. These days, they throw knockouts. Well, in Lagos, they don't used to. You'll be hearing it scarcely, but on New Year is a lot. Last year, I was seeing lights in the sky on all corners of Lagos. Last year, I don't think a lot of people traveled because Lagos had a lot of fireworks. Excuse me. It was not knockout, so what they had was fireworks, different display of lights in the sky at night. I barely slept. So that was one of the, like, at least I can say that one took me back home to some extent. You save money for knockouts even when people dash us money for Christmas. Yes. See, the one that people dashed us, we don't even have to. There is no argument about that. It's my mother's money. When you go finish and come back, just carry it and give to your mom. Nobody is arguing with you. It's my mother's money. But the one we saved, we give it to my dad. Only my mom will not go use knockout at all because she find it like it's a waste of money. Money use and buy better tea, use it and just it has finished. Only my mother, no knockout. But we save and we give to my dad. And then he will put his own money on top of it and then he will now buy knockouts for us. And then killing of chicken. Hey! See, Christmas and New Year chicken. People that rear chicken, my mom, my aunties, all of them, this period is for them. My mom do a small scale poultry farm, and my aunties, I have like 3 different aunties that do small scale poultry farming. This is their period, and then they shine this period. If you see their big puffed off well-fed chicken that they groom specially for this period. When we were small, even friends, like people would dash you chicken, like dash you proper chicken. We'll prepare it, we'll kill like 2 or 3 during Christmas, like on 24th night, entering 25th. Okay, please feel free to connect with yourselves, okay? Feel free, anybody that, see, everybody in this live stream is people that are my G's. People that are my G, people that make me cry unnecessary tears. Well, they are necessary, they are happy tears, but they are my G's. You people just want to ruin this fine makeup by making me so happy. Please feel free to connect with everybody, even if you connect with the person and they don't come back right now. I assure you, leave a comment on any video, they will come back, okay? Feel free to mingle. That Christmas chicken, when you finish killing it, my parents do not care about the intestine area. They don't care about it. If it's one chicken, we might not feel the need to go and start disturbing ourselves. But if the chicken is like 2, if there is turkey on top, we'll die on top of that intestine. The feet, the head, the intestines, we'll sit down and we'll start cleaning it so that we can make pepper soup. Your favorite is my favorite too. Anything meat is my favorite. It's not only chicken. There are some times that the Omonna will do meeting, like in Anambra, we'll have what we call mass return. I've not heard that in a long time. So that mass return is when a lot of families, even if you have not come back in a long time, you come back so that you can, meet new addition to the family, know your own manners so that you don't go to the city and be doing high instead of you to bend down. If you see Adanelu Wano like me, instead of you to zo pugi so that I can pat your back, you come and be doing high for me. So that mass return was really an integral part of our culture. I don't know if other Igbo communities or other Igbo states practice it and call it a different name. We usually do it every 4 years. All family members will come back. If there is somebody that if there is somebody that gave birth, they will meet the new one. If somebody passed, if you have not seen the person since the member of the family passed, you can console the family, all those kind of things. So during mass return, Omona people, they usually either kill goats or kill cow, depending on the amount of money they collected, and those are the best years. When there is roasted meat, sometimes they do bush meat, sometimes like that meat used to sweet. Because me as the Ada, my work is when they call me, I'll bring water to wash hand. I'll bring, all those coming out. Hey, they will greet, hey, Ada, and me, I like compliments. See, I love things that give me attention and give me compliments. And it's so annoying that I'm shameless about it. I'm shameless about it. See, if you call me fine girl, the way I will smile is different from the way I will smile when you call me Oma. Let me tell you the truth. So when I come to serve them, bring garden egg, osoji, kola nuts, water or whatever, that praise that they will give me that time to enter my head small. So mass returns, they are more like very fun years for me. I enjoy that a lot. But even if it is not mass return and there is more than one chicken, we are going to do the intestine and we are going to cook proper pepper soup just for us, the kids, because my parents, they no send for the intestine. What you will do, however, that they will send is if the echo cocoa, if the gizzard have K-leg and disappear from that chicken, better not lose the gizzard or sometimes the liver. I think sometimes my mom will ask of the liver, not for her, for her last born. She usually reserve it for him because, so that he will eat. Oh my God, please give me compliment. I thrive in compliments. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. I love compliments. So I'm even shameless about I'm even shameless about it. So another thing during Christmas season, you guys feel free to share anything you feel that I'm leaving out, but it's integral part of your Christmas, something that makes you have fun, makes you enjoy, even share an experience. So I'm here to read all of them out so that everybody will hear and tell us also, like, what you missed, what you wish like is not, what you wish that is still here, but people don't do it anymore. If you watch yes, so it's for the daddies. My dad will not even have to ask as you're serving him food. Even if my mom went for a meeting or something and she's not around, as you're serving him food, better make sure that a cocoa is there. Otherwise, they will use what they used to do in the ear to do your eye. So another integral part of my Christmas is masquerade. Mmanwu, Mmonwu, that's what we call masquerade in my place. We call Mmonwu. We'll have different types of Mmonwu. We'll have Igariga. We'll have Ajibusu. We'll have, I've forgotten all the names. Adamma. Oh, those ones are the fun ones. The ones that have Adamma or Tenko, they are like, they are like um beauty queen. But we know it's a male that is inside the masquerade. But the way they dance, then Ijele. Then there is one that they used to pull. I'm trying to remember the name of that one. Please, if you know the masquerade I'm talking of, let me know. If you know the name of the masquerade, there is one that they hold rope so that he doesn't lose control. Then that one used to turn. I'm trying to remember the name. There are different masquerades. When they do there is like days that especially for masquerades in my place. They do competition. Everybody will have their cane. They flog me, I flog you. Abba. What we call that their cane is abba. So they use the person that has the best bamboo cane. When you keep flogging, the cane will not break. Is it bamboo? It's not bamboo. It's not bamboo. What tree is that cane? Because Kai, if they do it quicken, the whipping sound alone is like horsewhip. The whipping sound alone is like horsewhip. So masquerade is fun, masquerade parades. You see the cute ones that don't flog or look for trouble. All they do is show you their beauty, um a bomma. There is a bomma. That one usually have plaited hair, decorated with beads, and then if is a she, but we know it's a male that's inside. But the masquerade is a she. If she's walking, she'll be doing like this. Then there is Ijele. Ijele too does shakara too. Then Otenku is usually carrying this palm wine tapas something, and be moving about. Then they dance so Kai. Oh my God, the way they dance, like the energy they use to vibrant. No, I enjoy watching masquerade. I don't like the violent ones when they pursue you with cane or they flog themselves with cane or they prevent you from going to your place. Like most of the time when we go out, we don't go out with my parents. My parents will go to their own waka. We the kids will dress up and go to our own waka. Okay, they usually just appoint the eldest child, to make sure that everybody is okay. You don't go out on your own. Everybody is going in a group, right? So when we are going on our own, you now see all these ajibusu or egariga, those masquerade that have cane, that's so annoying. They will not come and pursue you. And if it is the year that they bought new shoe for you, those shoes that they'll come and put shoe pad because the size is bigger than your leg. One leg of your shoe will not go out when you are running. One leg of your shoe will not go out when you're running. The masquerade will still be chasing you. I don't like those type. But you see the Aboma, Ijele, um the palm wine tapper or tenko, all those cute ones that if you give them money, they will perform for you, they will dance for you. All those ones, I love those ones, and I like the vibrant colors that their body have. Like, if color blocking should have had its history dating from those type of masquerade, if you ask me, because you see orange, red, blue, the way they will combine to look so fine in the eye. God, people don't enjoy, like, people don't indulge in that kind of thing anymore. It seems like the only type of masquerade I've seen recently in the past few years. Okay. It seems like the only type of masquerade I've seen in the past few years are the ones that are violent. Those beautiful ones that promote culture and beauty, people don't involve in them as much as they used to. And maybe because back then it's age grades that sponsor most of these masquerades. How will I forget Ugo? My place, there is a festival for Ugo. Very big Ugo. Eh? I don't know how the person that enter inside that Ugo used to breathe. Very big. I think it should be more than one person because that thing is so huge. So they do Ugo. Okay. Hey, I'm only calculating Ugo. I'm trying to remember the name of the festival, but I can't. The only thing I can remember, because my dad was part of the age grade, was the song they used to sing. Angolika when Ugo Ugo. So it's an Angolika age grade, right? And then they are doing the Ugo ceremony. So they will be singing for the Ugo. The Ugo will just sit down. Only the head will be moving. They will be singing for the Ugo, singing for the Ugo. Small the Ugo will stand up. Very beautiful white masquerade, like big bird. It's a bird with feathers, so pretty and so big. It will now stand up. It will be walking so majestically. I don't know how many people that used to control that thing. I'm sure it's more than one person, because if it's one person, the person will suffocate inside there. Maybe one person is one leg, one person is another leg. Because how did they move? That is so big. So big. If it stands up, it's huge. Like a tall person can only touch the lap of the bird. Mawugo Festival. Oni, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's Mawugo Festival. The tallest person can only touch to the lap of the Ugo bird, right? And the bird will be moving so majestically, and they'll be playing music for it to appease it. And after a while, it will squat down and it will lay egg. Knowing what I know now, I know that of course it's not real egg. But then when we were small, we celebrate the laying of the egg as per new beginning. So they usually do that festival, and um uh, nobody has time for that kind of, even age grade, common age grade. People don't even attend meeting anymore. People don't go. Me, I don't belong to any age grade. Let me not say it's just random people. I don't belong to any. I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy about it, because all these things I'm talking about now, my kids don't know them, and they probably never will. So yeah, those are fun things. And inter-village football matches. Towards the ending of the year, I think like they've started from the 1st of December to do, anybody that knows football very well. I don't know football very well. All those friendly matches, then they do the um all the quarterly, semi-quarterly, semi-final, all those kind of things. So by the time they'll be doing the finals, it's towards 28th, 29th of December, before the new year. So we'll go to our village field. It's either from between one village and the other. The people that actually got to the finals, they will now play. It's usually so much fun. You will have ice cream, you have those freezed zobo that they tie in nylon and they freeze it. Then there is another version of that zobo. I think now is Nutri-C, I'm not sure, but it tastes like Fanta. Maybe it's Fanta that they added water. I don't know. Then you see Kunu, Zobo. Then the people that won, knockout. It's knockout part I don't like. Because if you not go with somebody that has vehicle, which all of us, we are always going with our leg, because my dad and my mom are about their business. If you not go with someone that has vehicle, see, Christmas money is very important. Danica says, let me read it out. Comments come out. I enjoy going to family and friends' house to tell them to give us Christmas money. Auntie, baalo mo Christmas, baalo mo Christmas, baalo mo Christmas. We used to go in groups those days. If you don't give us money, we no go go. I don't know why. Me, I will go. If you don't give me money, but you gave me snacks, even if you don't give me snacks, I feel like the time I will sit there waiting for you, another place that I would have gone to collect money, the person will go out. Because those elderly people, they have their own businesses that they used to attend. I know my mom then, if it's not Ebanko, it's Imego, because it's December period, a lot of people need to wine. So you're either accompanying somebody to go and pay bride price. Somebody will come to your house, say, hey, I need to or somebody is coming to our house to come and marry my daughter. That kind of thing. Beer by 4 or beer by 5. So if the person is in your omona and you are planning to go to other people in the omona and you do not go early enough, by that 4 or 5, you will not meet anybody in their house because they have gone to where they are marrying wife. So, that kind of thing, I feel like instead of me to stay here and waste time when this person don't want to give me money, let me just go to another person's house before they go out. So, yeah, but that Christmas money is sweet though. Sometimes, like when I got a bit older, I know that my mom will always take the money. If I finish collecting, maybe if it's 300 or 400 that I got that day, to me, that's a lot of money. I'll now come and remove 50 naira or 120 or 70 naira. I'll just remove small money and hide, then I will give her the remaining so that I can have money to use and buy snacks. Kai! Yes, so please, if you haven't, give me thumbs up. My people are just the best. See, my people are just the best. And another thing is Okabani. You see Okabani? Crossover Christmas church, both Christmas and New Year. 24th like this, you'll be sleeping in the afternoon. Somebody will ask you, I say you want to go to Okabani. Excuse me. It got to a point, if nobody is going that is driving car, I don't want to go because of the knockouts. Danica, all that money you gave your mom to save for you, did she ever give you back? Because by the time you ask my mom in January, oh, mommy, actually got a shoe, she will ask you all the food you're eating, how many have you paid for? So it got to a point I just knew this money we are collecting is for my mom. So that's why I used to like take out a little bit of it so I can buy puff puff. There is one Badume that they used to sell in my place. I don't think anybody got their money back from their mom. I don't think anybody that gave their mom that money got it back. So there is one thing that is like chinchin, but it's not chinchin, but it's big. They used to call it Mbadume and they sell it, is it 5 naira or 10 naira? I can't remember. Either 5 naira or 10 naira then. If you eat one and drink water, hunger will not catch you again. No. In fact, the only time you remember that you've not eaten is when you actually see the food. You cannot just stay and be like, I'm hungry. That's when you will hold your stomach, You hold your stomach so tight. So it's one of the things that I actually miss. I enjoy a lot and I actually miss. um Kai, reminiscing about Christmas now is so It's so like I've missed a lot of things. It brings back so much memories, and I've missed a lot of things. Thank God for the ending of the month. So thank God that God really, really made us all see the last day of November. Hi, in a few hours' time, we'll cross over to December. I feel a little bad that the first of the month is a midweek, but I don't mind as long as there is life. Because if it's a weekend, the people in my compound they will call me and ask me what's going on. Because you see that Tony Tetila, is it Tony Tetila? No, Tony 1 week. Tony 1 week. You see that on 1 December? I will play it on repeat. I will play it. I will play it on repeat until somebody will come to my door and tell me, please, whatever we do to you, whatever we did to you. Yes, so I intend to. I don't know if I will be able to see it through. Vlogging and editing every day is going to be a lot of challenge, but I will definitely put in my all, you know, try as much as I can to see if I can see it through. If I see it through, my shoulder pad. If I do vlogmas this December, I've tried. I've tried to do vlogmas and it has never really worked. Like maybe I will do 3, 4 videos in a week. If I try this year and I do 1 video every day for this December, I'll go and buy 3 shoulder pad. I'll put shoulder pad that will reach my neck. Like if I'm walking, it's like this, you could be seeing me. If I do video, I'll be like family vlogs that do vlogs and put it out every day. Like Jesus. See, somebody that said that YouTube is not work, that person don't know what they are talking about. Because even to put out 2, 3 videos on weekly basis is a lot. And I see people that put out videos every day. I know somebody on this space of YouTube that manages 2 channels, and those 2 channels, she's consistent in both of them. And those 2 channels are doing well because she puts in the work and she's running a family. Kai, kai. Creating content is work. Oh. Creating my sister is a lot. Yeah, give one on a medical field. If you do it, even me, shame will catch me if I don't. Email vlogman successfully every day with the kind of work you do, knowing very well that you are very, very busy on your own. Shame that will catch me, eh? Yeah, so one thing is to vlog, right? Another thing is to edit. I find it easier to edit sit down videos. Like I can just sit down and talk, and when I feel like I said something that is too intense or is out of point, I'll just cut it off. But you see vlog, you will think of how to place it, where to remove the background sound and play music, the choice of music you want to play, and where to speed up and where to slow down. You try to go to the mind of the people that are watching it, at this part I don't think they want to watch it in slow motion because it will be long and boring. Let me speed it up and play interesting music in the background to keep my audience captivated. All those brain work. Yes, isn't people that do vlog every day, I have respect for them. I can't go to those kind of, like, I can't go there when I know that if I don't have time to sit down and watch it to the end, because those people, they deserve full watch and they deserve um ad watch. It's not easy. It's not. If I see that type of notification popping and I am out and about or on the road, I leave it, I put it on watch later so that when I'm at home, I'll sit down and watch it. They deserve to watch it all and they deserve watching ad, because it's a lot, I'm telling you. And it's heartbreaking when you do that kind of thing and then you do not get the visibility that you feel that is equal to the work that you've done. But small YouTuber like me, any visibility is visibility from you. I celebrate all of them. Excuse me. So another thing that is a fun memory for me during the Christmas period is the traveling itself, the traveling to the village, the road trip that you enter car from the town and travel to the village. You sit in your car and you start going. You pass your street, you start waving all your neighbor. Hey, I am now village. Oh, bye, bye, bye. Come on, November 22nd. Okay, okay. You wave, then you pass all the familiar streets and then you enter the express. And then to us, the children, we will now start asking, Daddy Kebaino. They will say, oh, I know Mahia. You will now say, oh, Mahia, the tower. They say, yes, we've not reached the tower. Wait, we'll see the tower very soon. If we get to the tower, even if you're sleeping, they will wake you up. They will wake you up to see the tower, that we have passed the tower. We will continue going. If you feel tired, you will ask. If you want to ease yourself, you stop on time, they will park on the road. My dad always have 10 naira, 20 naira back then for police people on the road. And then sometimes he buys drinks to give them, because of course they will always stop you and ask you to buy her Christmas. If you are traveling and you do not have change to buy police people Christmas on the road, I is your own. I is your own, because you are going to spend big. Anyway, then the word was still good. If you don't have change and you give them money, they will give you change. They will ask you how much you want to give them and they will give you change. At least I have witnessed that happening. These days, I can't tell you. Even if you say you don't have money, police people will make you withdraw from your account, do POS. They have POS machine for you to put your ATM, and they will collect. They will take your phone and find out how much you have in that account, and then they will tell you how much of it that they deserve to take. Back then, I've seen my dad give 100 naira and collect change. I've seen my dad give 50 naira and collect change. And then that amount of money is a lot of money as of that time. 50 naira can give breakfast to a family. By the time you buy akamo 10 naira, you buy akara 30 naira, buy sugar 5 naira, your family have eaten food. So now it's a different ball game. So I don't know if police people will ever give you change. If you give them 500 naira and be waiting for change, you're on your own. So we actually used to collect change ahead of time for the travels to do Christmas for police people. I'm telling you, Obiado Kwahama. Excuse me. Then another thing about the trip, my dad always have to stop by, because he's an architect, right? He works on construction sites. So most of the time when we are traveling, we might stop at one or two sites along our routes to the village, so that he can check on the progress of the work. And then those people at the site will see his children and dash us some things. Sometimes we get money. Sometimes the people that my dad is working with, they will give him these hamper baskets or half bag of rice. We've been to Ozubulu one time. The man gave us things that cannot enter our car. Oh, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much for joining. Mwah, 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 mwah. My regards to everybody, my babies and hubby. Greet all of them for me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, Danica, no wahala. No wahala, because settle my pikin very, very well. Settle her very, very well. So the trip itself is always fun. Sometimes by the time we feel like we've stopped at a site and we're about to continue on our journey, my dad will actually go to where they roast bushmeat, either nchi is grass cutter, or any other bushmeat. Nchi is the very popular one we usually do. Sometimes we do pork too. And there's another one I'm forgetting. There's another type of bushmeat I'm forgetting the name. So they do it and they do the sauce, and they buy limca or gold spot or any of this soft drink. Then we'll sit down and we'll drink and we'll eat the meat and we'll gist. And then they will top water in the car. They will open the bonnet to cool, and then they'll put water in the car, let the bonnet draw you very well. And after eating and resting, sometimes we'll do swallow, depending. we'll eat, enjoy ourselves, and then we'll continue on the journey. And like that road trip alone is always interesting. And then when we've entered Welcome to Anambra, back then Anambra used to be home for all, right? When we've seen Welcome to Anambra, home for all, hey, now Anambra is light of the nation. So back then it was home for all. We would be so happy. We would be so happy. And then because of how much we travel, we've gotten to the point that we know after this town, after this village is this one, like the ones along the path that we take. And then we always argue in the car. Maybe I will say, hey, is Ozobulu next or is Oga? And then my brother will say, no, it's not Oga, it's Ozobulu, or it's not Ozobulu, it's this place. We'll start arguing. And sometimes we'll be like, daddy can't get the next one. My dad will now confirm the next one for us and we'll be like, hey, I got it or I failed it or whatever. That banter in the car, I will not tell you lies. I used to fall sick when I travel, and if I eat before I leave, I used to fall sick as well. I used to throw up on the road. But the like not eating, I take Avomine. My mom will give me Avomine with lime. I take different things so that I can hold. But if I don't eat and start the journey, then I have chances of not throwing up before I get there. So even when I enjoy the meat and whatever, limca and all of that, by that time we've gone halfway of the journey, I can retain it because maybe my body have adjusted to all the motions on the road or whatever. So that travel itself is fun. And then by the time we have now entered our village Gongo, you have not reached house, so you have entered Afonofia. From that Afonofia, you start greeting people. You start seeing people from your clan, from your omona, your friends that you made the previous year, or you start greeting people. Hey, una matana, no, anamabia. You'll be shouting from the car, we'll be waving to people. If you see our uncle on the road, you want to say hi, you want to greet, you want to, until you get to the house, gone, gone, gone. By the time you reach house, you now start work. Because most times, maybe the last time we visited was December last year. My dad will be coming home, but of course he's not going to clean the house. He'll clean his room where he's staying, and that is it. So the dust that collected from the last visit to the next one will now everybody have your work. Like most of the time, when we were smaller, my mom will have to share the work for us. But when we're a bit older, everybody knows what you need to do. The person that can clean, sweep, mop, in fact, we share the work before we even start coming back. So everybody knows what they are doing. You hands up and clean up. And we always travel with cooked food so that when we get to the village, you don't have to come and start cooking. You just make garri because you came with soup, or you boil rice because you came with stew, so you don't have to cook from scratch. So that usually also helps, okay? Another thing is the songs of December, the songs that we vibe to. Apart from 21 week, see, it's 21 week anytime, any day. When I just mentioned Christmas song, the type that you will dance and forget your senses. I'm trying to remember. There is one of these actors, Papa no no one you say, Papa no no one you say, oh, every day fight another. Papa no no one you say. I like that one very, very well because that actor and his wife, that's the play that they did in that part of the song. I usually like to enjoy that part. So you see that only 1 week. From the beginning of that, then it was tape, cassette tape. We put it in. Who remember this rechargeable lantern? Most of them is red. It has touch. Then it has what do they call this? Fluorescent, right? It has touch, then it has fluorescent, then it has cassettes. That cassette you can play song and you can record with it. And then it has one when alarm, very loud something. So that cassette tape, we put the cassette, the 21-week cassette, it will be playing. When the side A finish, you turn the side B. When the side B finish, you put the side A back. So I know that song. Like if it's playing now on my own, I might not sing it from beginning to end. I'll forget, of course. But if it's playing now, I can follow 21-week and sing, and I know the next song. Iwolenke, oh yes, Iwolenke, oh yes, Isige Buka, oh yes, Azuga Waka, oh yes. I sing a call more Makachike one nke. Oh, please, if I'm not saying it well, nobody should finish me here. Wavalamo Makachike one nke. Oh yes, Imakachiwa, oh yes, Inakachiwa, oh yes. So 21 Week is one of my favorite songs to play during the Christmas. It's not because it's the best Christmas song. It's not because it's the best Christmas song. It's because like it's enjoyable. Okay, it's fun. I enjoyed that one very very well. And another one is I think Makosa. There was a period that Makosa reigned in December period, so it kind of became a thing to Christmas like this. Is here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, that was because Julius Algo, right? Julius Algo released a comedy um tape one December period. It's a comedy tape, but it has song in it. I don't know if it is the side A of the tape is comedy and side B of the tape has song, right? Something like that. So you listen to the comedy and then you hear he makes comedy and then there is song and then there is comedy and then there is song. So his version of Awilo now made us to start listening to the real Awilo. I can't remember very very well. I sha know that there is Julius Agu version and there is real version, and we used to like listen to it and try to shake our waist the way all these Congo people used to shake their waist, like rotate it without stress. But you know us, we have stress. Me, I have stress in rotating, but the dancers in those videos, they don't have stress. Like the way they move their body, omo. So music is the one of the integral parts of Christmas celebration that I so much love. You might not be playing it in your house, another person is playing it, and you're in your house vibing it and dancing. And then, of course, there is Christmas carols. There are so many beautiful Christmas carols and Christmas hymns that even the radio stations will be playing, and you'll be like, oh my gosh. Like, which one will I sing now that these little people will not come and catch my leg? I can hear the angels sing, a king was born today, and men will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's white child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king was born today, and men will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. I know my voice is not good for singing, you guys, but I had to. I had to. There are so many Christmas jingles, so many Christmas carols that will put you in the mood for the moment. I know that now that we are about to enter not Christmas, December 1st, I'm carried away. Now that we're about to enter December 1st tomorrow, most radio stations will start playing, even Silent Night. I won't even try it with this terrible voice of mine to come and ruin that song. Silent Night, Holy Night. My voice cannot carry it. So, Silent Night, which other one? Um, Why can't I remember all of them? Like this morning, all of them were in my head. Now that I am on live, all the songs are running away. Sound, please come back. Sound, please come back. So many fun, so many interesting Christmas carols that you will hear. And then, hey, how can I forget the Christmas carols, like people that go from house to house to sing Christmas song to people. That is another fun memory. Thank you, love. Of course, we have to reverence him. Oh, it's not easy. See, November is ending like this, and we are crossing over to the last month of the year. Of course, it's very, very necessary. So I was saying, another fun memory was the Christmas carol. I used to attend Block Rosary when I was much younger. So by December, we start planning to go to people's houses to sing Christmas carols. Most times there are people we know, sometimes there are people that we don't know. We'll just stop in front of the house and we'll start beating band and we'll start singing carols, all those eba, not drum, not proper drum sets, like the one they beat with hand, and we'll be singing until they come. Sometimes they give us candle for prayers, biscuits, money, whatever. They just give you anything they have. We thank them for hosting us even though they did not invite us. I will go to the next house. Like the Oyibos, they sing proper hymn in their carols. Also, when we are singing hymn, we put a to read so that you can dance it. But Oyibos, they stand and they sing it and it's soulful and joyful, and you just mostly enjoy the lyrics, the words, and the meaning of the word. You can just be listening to carol and you'll be crying because it's just Black Rosary is fun. It used to be fun until it's not fun anymore. Until plenty stories start coming up from it. I think a lot of people that were heading Block Rosaries at some point started becoming feeling like small gods and started behaving anyhow, that different block rosaries in our area then started having different stories, and parents just decided that their children are safest in their houses, so we stopped going to block rosary. But then it was fun. Every evening you will want to go, like you will be interested in going. You will want to finish all your chores so that you go on time before they actually, because we always start with praying the rosary, so you want to go so that you get there before the rosary even starts. So that caroling was, it was one of the fun things that you look forward for December period to enjoy. Blessing case in deck I just entered, you guys. Sis, welcome. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Thank you so much. I'm fine. I'm fine. How are my girls doing? My pretty girls. Those your smart daughters. How are they doing? Congratulations on seeing the last day of November with your family, and congratulations on successfully crossing over, because I know we are all going to cross over to the last month of the year and then see it through to 2022. Hey, my mouth really talk am. 2022 is almost here, you guys. Hey, Chineke, na thank you. Like play. 2019 feels like it's just yesterday, because even though these 2020 and 2021 are full years that are about to complete, like 2 full years that are about to complete right now, it feels like a breeze as well. It feels like it just rushed through. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I can remember that it's tough and it's slow, but it's still like right now that I'm saying it still feels like maybe it was just yesterday that was 2019. I don't know. That's how I feel. Because 2019 I carry belle. Maybe that's why I feel like that. Maybe that's why I feel like that. I don't know. It feels like right now, na. We don't dey enter 2022 in a matter of in a matter of 31 days. Should I Can I say 31 days now, because today is almost ending. In a matter of 31 and a half days, we will be in new year. And I know somebody can say that 31 and a half years is a long time, but it's also not a long time. And we are just God is just so faithful, you guys. God is just so faithful. Sis, please give me thumbs up. Oh, you have already given me some. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. So, what are your fun Christmas memories? What are the childhood Christmas memories? I've touched a lot of them. I've talked about end of the year in school, the school end of the year songs will sing. That Christmas comes but once a year, and the holiday is coming. Holiday is coming. And I've talked about traveling to village. I've talked about Masquerade, what else? Hamatan, the actual road trip, knockouts, Brother Baalumo Christmas, and the Sister Baalumo Christmas. I've talked about the Christmas. Oh, I've not talked about eating. So, if we travel to the village, the way we used to eat is different from the way we used to eat in our house. The eating, the actual eating itself, my mother would just go and bring one big stainless tray, like stainless tray, right? The big one. And they will turn the pot of rice inside the tray. And they will pour stew on top. Now, it depends on how many people that are eating, because most times when we are eating with our cousins and all of that. So we'll bring out spoon. If it's 10 people, 8 people, 12 people, we'll bring out that number of spoon and put that number of meat. Okay? 12 pieces of meat, 8 pieces, depending on the number of people. So everybody is going to eat from that tray. You'll be in one corner turning one stew, turning, but nobody is going to eat meat until the food is finished. So how we do the meat now? Even if your stomach is full and people are still eating, you will wait. So how we do the meat now? From the oldest will collect. If you are the last one, sorry for you. Is it sure cook or you will eat that day? Oh, Masquerade Festival. Yes, so much fun. If you are the last one, they will take chicken laps. It will be vexing you. The breast will go, vex. All the sweet, sweet parts will go, and it's only the head that will remain on the tray. Or the feet. Sometimes they used to put two of the feet together, right? Chook it in the mouth of the chicken and hold it together with one intestine, just so all of them can stay together as one package. And that is what the last person will collect, because every other person have taken meat. So yeah, the last person, sorry for you. Most of the time you end up crying to your mother, to tell your mother it's all that they give you. And sometimes if you complain, you go and cry and say it's okpokpo that you got, they will now cut a piece of meat and give you and be like, okay, yeah, take this one, so that you don't cry. So that method of eating, now I miss it. Then I just want them to give me my own portion of food so that I can eat in my own time, because sometimes the food might not be big enough and you'll be rushing, that kind of thing. And sometimes you will be okay and you just want to take your meat and go, but you cannot take your meat and go because other people have not finished, so that process of collecting meat will start. So there are times that we will revolt, like the younger ones from me will revolt, because we feel like it's cheating for one person to take lap and the other person to end up with ishi okoko. So they will now say the last should share the meat so that the first can take. So the last person will now cut small meat from the laps, from the other places, and add to the ones that have bone. We'll now add from the ones that have bone. Then we can now share the meat. Then the first person will take, the next person. See, that collecting of meat is fight though, because sometimes there are two people that maybe 8 years, and they will not argue. Kebedegi, you will not say June. Say, hey, more January, atonge. So that's how we will do until the meat will finish, and then we will now go and wash plates and continue with our day. So that's another part that I miss. I think I've mentioned Balloon Christmas, I've mentioned knockouts, Masquerade, um, what else? I've mentioned crossover Christmas, like 25th and New Year crossover mass. I've mentioned, how did I forget picking Udara? You guys, December period, in my village, that's when Udara starts, right? Like the beginning of the Udara cycle. By February, it's everywhere. But by December, only few people have Udara. Only few people have Udara. So when we come back to the village, we start making friends with people that their houses are close to where the Udaras are. So we make friends with, there is one tree, there are two trees that are very, very sweet. I don't know if those trees are standing now. As of the last time I went to my village, both of them were still standing. I don't know if they are still standing now because modernization and all the things that are happening, one person can just wake up one day and cut the tree down and build house there. So those udara, those trees, they have sweet udara, sweet that will not do you in your cheek when you are licking it. So we'll go and make friends. Those people that can come out from their house by 4 o'clock and go and pick it, like pick proper sweet udara that fell on its own. We make friends with them so that we can collect, later they can share and give us udara. And any day that an adult in my house, because then we were small, like maybe my mom wants to go for morning mass, we'll be like, Mommy, kai solugi, kai pick your dara, because one is close to the church. So we'll follow her that morning. She will do touch for us and we can pick as much as we can. And then from there to our house is not really far, but they don't want to leave only us. But if we go out in like a multitude, a lot of us, then they will leave us to go back home. That is so sweet. How can I forget? It's December period that it starts. So if you know anybody that have a tree now, this is the best time to be their friends because they will pick and they will give you. And those ones that fall on their own, even if it is not one new tree, those ones are still very sweet. It will not slap. But the ones that they go to pluck and cover somewhere to ripe, they give you those ones. Even the seed, you will not be able to lick it because so much you be like this. I see somebody gave you punishment. So yes, I forgot the Udara. It was still part of the Christmas memories I have going to the village. So much fun, you guys. December used to be so much. It is still fun, no. Just that to me right now, I don't know if it is growing up or being an adult or that the world have changed so much. Of course, there is change, but it's not as fun as it used to be before. Before, ha. If they say you are not going home anyway, the cry that you will cry. Anything that my dad gives us as criteria once we cross August to September, and he says, if there is no misbehavior or if you people are within this range in your grades, like maybe from first to fifth, then we can go to the village. Anybody that has homework, you have to help that person. Anything you can do to help somebody that term to do very well in school, you have to help. Lesson, whatever, you have to help because we want to travel to the village, because going to the village is fun. And when you come back January, you now sit down with your friends and start gisting of all the fun you had during the Christmas. And those people that did not travel, you be doing a year for them. The people that did not travel, you now be doing a year for, you will not go a year. We went to, my uncle so person even gave me this. My uncle this person even gave me that. Some people will give us clothes gifts, like the clothes that still have the label, so we can use it. My sister is in the house. Welcome. Sister Gomad is in the building. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I na Kali Makaya Imecha. When we were growing up, fun memories we have of Christmas, of December, traveling, and all of that. I don't know. I think I've covered it all. Though. You guys, which one did I miss? Which one did I forget? Yeah, love. Over a decade. Okay, I wish it's something that I can send. No problem. No problem, sis. Knowing that you even took head alone self is enough for me. Thank you so much for showing up for me. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I've covered it all though. You guys, which one did I forget? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anyone? Christmas movies, Christmas song, Christmas carols. Which one did I forget? The travel, the road trip, Ogoro. Ogoro. Ogoro is no longer as he used to be. Oh. If it's possible, seriously, if it's possible for me, if it will not spoil, I will find Odara this January. I'm sure the ones December, we will not see a lot in Lagos this December. But by January, Lagos will have Udara. Although not the possible, I will send it for you. I will look for one new and send it for you. I'm telling you, I will find one new. Although not express, can send the Lugiana express. Um, Money gifts, knockouts, masquerades, gbalụ m Christmas. Enwe m ego. Tinyelu m rice ka ndị oke yere. What else am I missing? Crossover. That's all I have on my list. I think I've touched all I have. All the fun childhood memories I have on my list. I think I have touched all of them. Going back January, visiting our grandparents for the last time before we travel back to our base. Grandparents used to dash us things, so my grandmother know the door. My grandmother, even as I am right now, the last time I went to the village, my grandmother was offering me every and anything. My grandmother will give you to the point that she will give you skincare. She will give you camwood. I think that's the English name. That red wood that they rub on expecting mothers and mothers that give birth so that their skin will glow. My grandmother will give you to the point that she will give you that camwood. She will give you red oil, coconut, avocado pear because she has the trees. Even if you're saying don't worry, she have called somebody. That water pawpaw soap, and the joy I get when I get those fruits from home is equal to none. I've bought pawpaw here in Lagos, believe you me, is water. Banana that is tasteless. That you don't know if they pluck it and poured something to make it ripe fast. My sister came to my house, she's still at home. She was visiting and my mother sent banana that they harvested from our compound and plantain that they harvested from our compound. And you cook it and you eat it and you know that is like nobody forced it to ripe, nobody forced it to mature, no chemicals were added to it. The taste is different. I'm telling you, you guys, when I take fruits from my grandmother's place, like amụọ ọ na-atọ m iche. Amụọ if any other person has similar experience. The taste is different. It's just like people that plant their own food. When you harvest your own yam, it tastes different. Ọ na-eju afọ more. But the taste alone, I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe it's feeling that is adding to the taste. Maybe my feeling will add to the taste and make it taste different. I want to read, I think I missed some comments. No new lockdown because no happy with the news. Yes, about the new variants. About the new variants, I saw the news day before yesterday that UK confirmed 2 new cases. And once UK has confirmed it, it's so easy for Nigeria to also, because I believe a lot of Nigerians are shuttling everywhere, in short, not only UK. A lot of Nigerians are going everywhere. But UK, I believe, is more closer. I don't know how to say it, but I believe UK is more closer. Only me, as I'm sitting here, I know like 4 people or 5 people that have come back from UK this period. Somebody else is coming next weekend for like that is getting married. So I think UK is a bit closer. The good thing is that I think a lot of companies here in Nigeria have adjusted to the working from home. I think a lot of people have adjusted from working from home, and All I can say is Chizoba. Chizoba, eh? Because what did we do to deserve this? That is not going away. The moment it feels like it's dying down and a lot of people are normalizing to the new normal, next thing, new variants will come and push us away, and then we'll start struggling to balance ourselves all over again. I don't know if I should say sorry to the Western world, people that live outside Nigeria, even though there are cases in Nigeria, yes. People are dying in Nigeria as well, yes. But it's not as bad as the Western world. And the worst part is that Nigerians are the worst at abiding. Nigerians are the worst. We don't keep to the regulations as we should. If I go to the market and I'm wearing mask, I'm telling you that people are looking at me as if I'm crazy. If I enter public transport, masked up, people are still looking at me as if I'm mad. You see me at the ATM sanitizing first before I press the button because I don't know who pressed it last. And the person behind you is doing but what's my own? I have children in the house, and it's only if me and my husband can protect ourselves that we'll be able to protect them. So I cannot come and be behaving like I don't know what's happening out there. So it's so bad, but what can we do? It's only God that can help us with this one. Because I was watching a video yesterday about this new variant. I stopped halfway, and I know that being ignorant will not change what it is or make it go away. But I got to a space that I don't think I was capable of absorbing more information, because I don't think I could take hearing more bad news. I don't know if that makes any sense. But of course, of course, you have to inform yourself. So definitely the news, I still have to go back and breeze up myself. But in that time frame, at that particular time, I felt I've had enough. I don't want to deal with this right now. So I stopped the video halfway. I was like, I don't want to hear about this variant right now. So yeah, what did I miss? Yeah, I'm talking. My girl, put you and travel to New when I return and deliver them fresh. Ah! See, Mama, oh my God, that would be so amazing. That would be so, I mean, that means you're coming home. But please let me know if you come to Nigeria, or let me come and see you, I beg. That would be so amazing. Ah, love, you'll be dancing Shoki where you are right now. You'll be dancing Shoki where you are right now. Oh my God. I'm so happy. This live stream is so successful for me. Oh. At the beginning, the network was trying to drag me like the way it dragged me the other time and removed all my wig from my head. Pull my lashes like that last one. But I think this network switch favored me, because in the beginning I was scared. I was still having network issues, but it stopped, and then I've not had it in a while. So I think that today's live stream is a success. You guys, thank you so much. Everybody that joined me and stayed with me. Thank you so, so much. You guys are so amazing. Am I not blessed? Am I not blessed like this? Everyone on this live stream, apart from my sister, I have not met in person. But God has just blessed me with more like sisters, family, aunties that look out for me. I will just be on my own and receive messages like that supports me, like, those kind of messages that you read and you know that you are not alone, that people are seeing you and seeing your struggle. And I will not lie that when I pray, I call your names and I call God and tell God that as this person is seeing me, even without me asking, reaching out and supporting me, even without me, being on you and be like, help me to this, help me. Sometimes I feel like I'm too blessed. See, one of the reasons why I cannot leave YouTube, whether they give me 1 naira or not, of course they are going to give me money, but whether they give me or not is because the blessings that have come my way from being on this space alone. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you, ma. I appreciate you, all my sisters. You guys are just so amazing. God keep blessing you and your families for me. And as you keep coming through, hey, Chineke na Choma, anytime your emotions get in the way, your voice will disappear and you'll be talking nonsense. As you keep coming through for me, may God come through for you when you need it, even before you need it. May God always come through for your families, your children, your marriages, your families, even here home. And in any situation that might make you worry, may God remove it from your path even before it happens in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much. I missed something. I heard they do when it was mandatory. Wow. Opens to create, I want to keep learning. Okay, I get it, ma. I get it, man. It's okay. I appreciate it. And I would still like to know when it has already happened. I would still like to know. Thank you so much, everyone that joined me. I want to end the live stream so that I can go and make lunch for my boys before they come back. Because once they come back, when they're saying, Mommy, I'm hungry, they don't care if I'm on live stream. Oh. They will come here and they will pull my hair. See this my makeup. Kenena especially will put hand in my eye and scatter everything. So let me just go and prepare something for them to eat when they come back because they always come back hungry. I appreciate you all for joining me. You guys are so amazing. Hey, Chama Nami with this. So much love. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. And just in case, let me be the first person to wish you happy December because I know we are all seeing it already. So happy December, happy new month, God's blessings and love on everyone and on all your family members, both nuclear and extended. Thank you for joining me, you guys. I'm going to be ending the live now. Thank you so much. And of course, you are going to see me tomorrow, not live. I'm going to be posting this video tomorrow, so you still see me tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. And how do I end the live stream? Do they have signing out? No? Okay. Yes.